Alright guys, instead of starting like 20 minutes late, starting 40 minutes early this time. I actually forgot I have a video I can edit. Do that thing again, you know. Except not totally ruin the live stream. Here, I want to see if I can get the chat open first. Going through the analytics right now. Everything's down. Look at this. Views are 33 less than usual. Come on, YouTube. YouTube's being harsh on us. Alright, go live stream. Oh, who's this? Oh, I gotta add a description. What should I add? Is anyone on here yet? I don't know if anyone's on here yet. Starting super early, so I don't blame you if you're not in here. That's it. Starting super early. No, just do 1,000 exclamation marks. Here, let's do this the faster way. I reached the limit. Got delete a little bit. I was 90 characters over. Let's get that thing back. Alright, what am I doing right now? Alright, let me get the chat open instead of doing this crap right now. How do I do that? That's a good question. Here we go. Control room. I think that's what I want. What's up, molds? We got Pimp in here. Pimp's taking a shower, everyone. Here, this is for you. This is for you, Pimp. If you haven't gotten in the shower yet. So here's my 950 right here. Wish it was. No. Yeah, but here's the Low C350. It's been a while since I've even touched this thing and mentioned it. I've kind of just had it in storage. You can see there's like oil dripping out of it. Just flood this thing with afterburn oil so it doesn't, I guess, rust on me. But it'll be alright. These engines are pretty nice. They're SH21 based. Like, I got a connecting rod for it. Same thing with the crankshaft. No, these are great engines. They're totally great. They're SH21 engines. I believe they're 6-port engines. Or this is a 6-port. I don't know about the SH21. Those might be different. Got RJ the Gamer 24. What's up? Also got JK Roblox is the best. He says okay, okay. And we got SLC Nitro in here. $100. Yeah, that's great. The aftershocks are just like the original LSTs. I think the only thing different is they don't have reverse. Which some people don't like that, but I don't know. Correct me on that. Maybe people just do the mods on the aftershocks. I'm pretty sure they don't have reverse. But it might just be me. What's up, Corey? I think they don't have reverse though. But yeah, aftershocks are great. The only thing I don't like about an aftershock though is the stock pipe. It's the worst pipe Losi's ever made on it. But you got the roller, so I don't think you got that pipe. Just a good thing you're not stuck with it, because they suck. I mean, I've never had them. I've just seen, you know, just the look of it. It sucks. Doesn't look cool. We got Monty in here. What's up? Yeah, I'm just kind of just chilling around, doing nothing. I was gonna edit a video, but right now I'm just reading the chat. Because I have the video from 2 weeks ago. I still gotta edit. Pretty behind on the editing schedule. This thing actually is crazy. Like, this thing has crazy compression. It's hard to turn over. Just feel it. See if you can hear some pops. And the pops aren't as loud as I thought they were. Maybe the camera picked that up. But it does pop. You don't have the clutch bell. Yeah, those are tough to find. And they're expensive too. Yeah, I actually have a LST clutch bell on the trophy truck right now because they're so good. I love them. I made that to the transmission, but they're like $80. I paid $80 for mine. You really gotta be patient with LST parts. Like, they're out there, but they're at the same time, you know, they're so rare. You just gotta be patient. Yeah, I'm surprised these things, you know, rev super high. I noticed the connecting rod's shorter than like a Mach 2.6 or a, you know, 28 in these engines. I'll bring out the connecting rod right now. This is the newer version. The old one's in here. The old one's kind of just, you know, machined. It's super simple. But the new one's all fancy. Let me bring that out for you. If I can open my drawer. There we go. So here's all my spare engine parts right here. New and used. Everything in here is new or refurbished. Yeah, let me get that thing out. It's in here somewhere. So here's like this is a new, what do we call it? Or refurbished. I don't know why my words are terrible today. This is my little, I just polished it. That's literally it. Let me try to find that connecting rod though. Having trouble. There it is. Alright, I got it. So this is a 21 right here, and this is a 28. You can see the difference right there. I'm not sure. Here, let me take the pin out so you can kind of tell. Get that lined up right there. Yeah, see how much shorter that is? And I think this has a, it uses the same crank, but just how the ports are, it's really different. So I think the port timing on there is just really meant to get RPMs out of the thing. What's up, OG and RPM? Also got Nitro Bob, Engine Pants. How you doing? Oh, it's got Malo in here. Malo said hi, everyone. So is Raider, I assume. Let's see. I think this is a... I actually don't know what this goes to, this engine. This I got in the parts. Oh, I got in the parts one. Then yeah, this is a brand new. This one's a brand new crankshaft for this thing. But the one in it is good. Just, you know, it's, you know, it's used. Nothing wrong with it though. And here's some of the sleeves. This is, what could this be? I actually don't know what this is. Mach 20. This might be a 2.6. This one right here is probably a Mach 2.6. Then I got the, this one's a 454. Yeah, this one's a 454. That one's a used one. The new one's still in there. Then this is a the Pico 2.6. This one's got some crazy looking ports in it. Alright, let me get caught up on the chat. You guys are booming right now. Trying to remember where I left off. OG's buying an Arma. Is going to the E-words now. Which Arma's that you getting? I saw those in fractions, dude. Those things are sick. They shred the rubber too. Like, I know the tire compounds are soft, but it just looks so sick. Seeing them smoke. Need the trophy truck to do that. There we got CJ. What's up, CJ? Yeah, according to me, the chat's booming. I'm glad, yeah, sure, I'm glad you guys have nothing else to do. Glad to entertain you. I got nothing else to do, seriously. I could edit that video right now. Probably should do that. I forgot what else I was gonna do. I was actually gonna work on the cassette deck. On my cassette decks. But of course, you know, Evil Bay in China. I ordered the belt and the thing was like damaged when I got it. Terrible. It's in the garbage right now. Let me pull it out. In the garbage. It's right on top. Didn't take it out yet. Hey, look at this stupid thing. Not sure if you can see. This is a belt. The belt's so cheap anyway. Like, belts really shouldn't be that flexible. It's like an elastic band. But you can see it's just, it's like a little, it's just like warped and stretched. And it's no good. This thing's already no good. Piece of junk. So I just took the old belt and resized it because it stretches out over time. And then I just glued it back together and it actually works. Oh, you know what? I totally forgot. I got a new body, everyone, for the LST. Yeah, that's what I was going to show you guys. I did this last night at like midnight. Which I probably shouldn't have because I did a terrible job cutting it. But I was too excited because it came in the mail. And I didn't really have the time to do it during the day. Yeah, check this out, everyone. Might have to adjust the camera because this thing's so big. But here's the new body for it. I'm thinking about doing a different paint scheme. Might surprise you because the last two are the exact same. Here they are right here. You know, same paint scheme. I do like that paint scheme, but I feel like I gotta mix it up for you guys. If I can't think of anything, I'll just go back to the same one. What's up, Grizzly? And Malo ordered a, did you order another little Losi? I gotta get one of those. Those things are pretty sweet. Even that thing you had, Pimp, the Mini XRT, it survived the Pitbull. So, yeah, that sells it already. Thing's pretty tough. Yeah, the Micro 22s. I'm pretty sure that's what it is. Yeah, but I did cut the lights out correctly. I'm glad I did that. But I screwed up the window back here. I'm not sure if my camera picks it up. Just terrible. I was even thinking because I screwed that up back there, I might just leave the body clear. I don't know. I've never done a clear body. It might look cheap. But it kind of looks cool at the same time, like an X-ray type thing. Then yeah, the lights just screwed in. I used to glue the lights in, but the screw just, it's so much better. It actually looks good. I bought nice hardware for it. It's just the, you know, like just, you know, coarse threaded Phillips screws. But I just have it, it's not even threaded like in the body. It just threads in the little plastic housing for the light. And you already know I gotta wire some new lights. I could do that in the live stream right now too. Find some, you know, some good LEDs. Yeah, what do you guys think though? The new body came out pretty nice. I caught this pretty good. Nice and smooth. I'm getting good with the razor blade now. Just scribing it. Like what I like to do, I just try to cut it like in little pieces and then I just peel off. First I scribe it and then just cut like little reliefs in it and then just peel it. That's how I get the best, best result. And it's a lot faster too. The windows I screwed up though. This I didn't scribe enough back here. And that's why it's all, rough. Oh, this is all smooth and sharp. The other side came out perfect. That side I did first. I'll say that. So first time was the charm for me. This window came out perfect. It actually shows how much like the body caves in when I bash it. Because the old body, like, it hits where the cage is, but this new one's, it's so, nice and, not cracked and structural. It's a whole, like, ½ inch or quarter inch. Yeah, quarter inch. This is a quarter inch lower than it should be. But the cage also bent. This cage bent down a couple times. So that's why it's a little lower. I gotta heat it up and bend it back. And probably to fix that, I gotta weld a truss in right below the cage, just to give it a little more support. Yeah, but the body's cool. Again, this is the same Snoop Nose Chevy body from J Concepts that I've been using. If any of you guys wondering. Then we got my fellow nerd Rinks in here. He had a great live stream earlier today. The rain just stopped. Rinks. The rain just stopped, but it's already dark out. So, yeah, there goes my, there goes my bashing day, I guess. Yeah, Revenge of the Nerds. Well, I like the dish, but these are so much better. The original LST treads. The LST2 ones are like a truggy wheel, kind of. They're not really. They don't have the knobs on it. I like the knobs. I was thinking of swapping these rims out. I mean, they're original, so there's really nothing wrong with them. But, I don't know. Do you guys think they're ugly? They're a little dated, you could say. But they're unique. They're their own. Oh, the Big Joes are all soaked? Yeah, that sucks. Yeah, the only way is to really... Either you drill a hole in it, which ain't good. I think there's already holes in those rims, I'm not sure. But yeah, you gotta let all that water out. At least let air out. When I dropped the LST in a creek, and this thing like submerged up to here, so the tires, they almost filled up. There's just a little air up top that kept it afloat so I could find it. But these things are so heavy. I actually still have one of the rims that's still heavy. Because here's the original one from the, I don't have a scale or anything to put in perspective. But this is just so much heavier. Take my word for it, everyone. If I had to squeeze water out of it, it's terrible. Like there's a hole right here and a hole right here, so I can take the water out of it. But it also leaks a little bit from the bead, so there's some water squeezing out of there too. What you putting on your LST? Oh, some muggy wheels. Yeah, those are nice. Yeah, the muggies are, I think the tire's like thicker. So it's like the same size rim as this, but they have a thicker tire, I believe. Or they have a truggy rim, but then the tire's huge. That's what it is. I think that's what it is. I'm not sure. But 40 for all, that's a really good deal. Yeah, I'm pretty sure Losi did make, for the original LST, they made like a beadlock rim. They're pretty rare. I actually forget what they look like. They don't really look like these. Look a little different. Oh, so he's got, yeah. Well, what I like about those is that they're, are those 23 millimeter hexes? Because those are nice. I mean, they're massive, that's why they're nice. Alright, yeah. So that's a good sign, Rinks. Yeah, so you can just, undo the bead. Take out the foam. Ain't too bad. On my cousin's T-Max, he has the Big Joes, but they're mounted to the plastic Proline, whatever, Series 40 ones. And those are like super glued down. I don't even know if the factory glued them or someone else, but they did a pretty good job. I wasn't taking them off. No need to anyway. I remember those rims not having holes. Yeah, I gave my cousin those same tires, and it had their plastic rim with it. Yeah, they're pretty good tires. When I ran on the LST, I only ran in the snow, so the water. This is like way back. Now I don't care. But I just tape it. I just tape the holes now when I run in the snow. But those rims don't have holes in it, so the water doesn't get in it, which is nice. And they're glued real tight, so there's nothing that leaks out of the bead. Alright, I might get to editing that video. Let's see if I got the footage downloaded already. Oh yeah, I'm all good. Sweet. So 2 weeks ago when I ran the trophy truck, I also had it with the Nitro Slash. Nitro Slash ran good, I'll say that. It ran good. Nothing really was wrong with it besides the idle. It wouldn't wouldn't idle. You have to just crank the the set screw way up for it to run. It's a piece of garbage. Let's see if I got anything to read the chat, or I can just flip through tabs. Yeah, so, yeah. Yeah, right, yeah. Yeah, Corey's brother had an XRT. Is that thing, like, brand new? Yeah, Rinks just says send it. Yeah, send it in honor of Brent. And then here's the old video right here. Yeah, let me go back to the chat. Oh, Ann's got upgrades. That's sweet. Even got my little camera up here. Alright, I'm going to go to iMovie. I'm just going to delete all this because we're all done with this. Except I'll leave the our little outro. And let's take a look at what we've got. Got a lot of footage. Actually, not really a lot. Thought we had more. That might be the first clip, honestly. That's pretty sick. A double launch. The trophy truck kind of ran like crap that day. It wasn't the tune, it was just because of second gear. I couldn't really get much RPM out of it. Start like right around there. There we go. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Alright, I'm gonna just flip back to the chat. Yeah, 2 batteries. Is that like 6S or something? 2 3Ss. Yeah, I could make a light kit for the LST instead of editing this video. Both are tedious, I'll be honest. There's a reason why I've been putting it off for 2 weeks. I mean, I'm proud of this video. The Nitro Slash ran great. I just gotta find a nice like night to just, you know, zone in. You kinda know what I mean. There's a lot of nonsense going on right here. The Nitro Slash is so quiet compared to the trophy truck. Pretty funny. Oh, that's a cool little shot right there. Oh, I hit the trophy truck. When are the LST videos coming? Well, after I paint the body real soon. Actually, not even. I could just rip it up whenever. Yeah, when's the last time I posted one? Yeah, been too long actually. I'll check right now for you guys. Yeah, let me go on here. on my YouTube. Alright, so let's see. LST. This doesn't count. This is all old clips. So that one don't count. Alright. Oh, jeez. So the snow day. This was January 19th. So it's already, you know, over 4 months. Yikes. Even then, that was like 30 seconds of clips. Then November 17th was the last time the LST was actually, you know, beaten on. Yeah, I'm all so I gotta get going. Gotta get going on those videos. Yeah, this one I might just keep in my back pocket, this video. Tomorrow, I should have time tomorrow. So expect the LST video tomorrow, Malo. Kind of forgot about that. This video is pretty fun to shoot though. It's been a long time since we had 2 cars running at the same time. And the trophy truck and Nitro Slash, they look pretty good. But, you know, they're the same body. It's like a cool little theme to it. That's all the trophy truck did that day was donuts. Yeah, this is a good shot right here. The Nitro Slash is faster right now. You know, the trophy truck has higher gearing. I throw this in the middle. Alright, catch up on the chat again. You found an ad, gold engine head, in the hobby shop. Is that the one you got? That little, or no, it's a .30 or something like that, right? I think you're just missing the carburetor for it. Oh, Malo's heading out. Oh, dinner time for you. You enjoy it. Yeah, happy Mother's Day to everyone. The Gario or something. Oh, what was it? You're close. you're close with that. Yeah, you thought it was Losi. Yeah. Yeah, I know what you're talking about. I don't think it was Ligario, but it's definitely L. Lamberto or something like that. That's what I think. What's up, Jack of Trades? I like the porting on the side. You can see it like through the block. It's a cool block design. Oh, the body. I think I used those in the last video. Almost wiped out right there. That's a cool shot. I like that one. That's a nice one. That's a good clip. We actually do got a lot of footage, so I might cut out some of the clips. Keep the good ones. Catch up on the chat again. What's up, Jimmy's Chop Shop? Yeah, I'm just editing some YouTube videos. Boring stuff. Honestly, I'm debating on just, wrapping this up and doing something else. Probably making a light kit. I'm gonna do that now. It's 9 o'clock. It's a good half hour of editing, I guess. Not too long. Not even a half hour. We got 3 minutes of the video done. I'll save that for later. I like to do it, I like to do it when I have energy, I guess. That's all you can say. But tomorrow I'll probably film an LST video. Do something like that. Yeah, alright. Alright, so I'm starting from scratch with this because I have nothing. I actually lost my old little harness. Oh, here we go, boom. I'll just use this wire right here. I do gotta wire in parallel though. So, need a little more than that. Got like another one. Here we go, there's a white one. I gotta find a way to stop shredding like harnesses. Every time, because these wires are so thin, I just destroy them on jumps. Alright, should be plenty. Good. Now I cut this in half. They're not the right length. Just fix that right now. Alright, cool. Just fold that in half. Cut it right there. Is this more interesting than watching me just silently edit the video? Be honest with me. I am using white instead of black for the ground wire. Is that bothering you? It's been a while since I fired up the soldering iron. Oh, have you seen those like Temu like? They're selling a soldering iron, but it's marketed as like a welder. It's the stupidest thing ever. I saw it on YouTube. A YouTube guy did it. Like one of those laser welder type things. It's this absolute scam. They send you a soldering iron. Or well, it's a soldering gun. It's got like a trigger that has a spool that feeds you the little solder. It's a scam. It's pretty funny though, honestly, just watching it. I'll probably just throw my connector on that end. I like using these connectors, the red ones, instead of just the black ones right here, like the standard. These only have two things. These are for like servos and stuff. These are for batteries, in my opinion, just because they have the two terminals in it. All right, gotta find my things. These just crimp on. Don't have to solder them. Kind of suck at putting them on. They're pretty tough. Oh, you know what? I totally forgot. Yeah. Remember that computer I closed? That's how I read the chat, so I gotta get that thing back. My fault, guys. I'm looking around like, you know, oh, how am I supposed to read the chat? Oh, I didn't miss anything, too. That's good. Oh, another off-topic thing. Here's my iPhone 4 right here. Took out the battery in it. This thing was a puffy lipo. It's still kind of puffy, but I actually popped it and some air came out of it. See how wrinkly it is, though. Pretty neat. This thing is not cracked, though. It's awesome. Might just use that as my actual phone. Build a rose. Like a flower? Or you want me to build it out of a wire? Right now? Make this wiring harness. You know what? I don't think these are the right length. We'll find out the hard way, I guess. I think I can do it out of paper or something, right? Or I could draw a rose. Want me to draw a rose? I hate the draw one. That's the easy way to do it. Alright, well if I do it out of the wire, it's gonna be pretty small. But I'll get creative here. Alright, getting off topic, everyone. I'm doing this for random meals and snacks. It's a great name. Alright, so the black wire will be the stem. Oh, you know what? Actually, I got an idea. I could make this look pretty cool. This thing's gonna be real miniature. Actually, no. If I can make a rose bush or something. Well, I got some roots. There are your roots. Or I might just make these like flowers or something. Yeah, I can just fold those down. What am I doing right now? Are you subscribed, Random Meals? I feel like you better be now. I'm not forcing anything on you. That's Rinks' job if he's still in here. Gotta give Rinks a wrench also. Yeah, this is turning awful. I mean, I don't know. Does that look like a rose? Kind of. Try to get some, like, bends in it. You know, I'm gonna solder the wires together. This will be my test solder piece. Alright, don't laugh at me. If you use your imagination, it looks like a rose. What's up, Chino? Alright, so let me backtrack on what I was doing. So I got my 2 negatives, my 2 positives. You know, I'll probably shorten this up. This seems pretty long. And just to make everything match, yeah, I'll do that. I think I can do that. That'll be a little shorter than I want it. I'm gonna make these the new ends. As long as they're the same size, which they aren't. Makes things great. I have a measuring tape right next to me. I could use that. Alright, there we go. Alright, do my little test on the rose right here. Alright, does that look like a rose? Use your imagination, it does. If you're not pleased, you can say that Random Snacks and Meals, whatever your name is. Yeah, Meals and Snacks. Yeah, right now I'm making a wiring harness for my one of my RCs. Just for the lights. Got a new body for it, so I gotta make some lights for it. This is for the LST, Chino. I'll bring it out right now. I'll show you right now. Move this aside. Make sure I don't lose these. Here's my little connector I'll be using. Yeah, but here it is. Here's the LST. Right here. Nice new body. Cut it last night. Might paint the same thing. Might change it up a little bit too. I like the color scheme. I'm going to stick with the color scheme, but I might do different stripes here and there. The decals, I have some older Lucy ones I'm going to use. Some of the era. Actually, not even. They're still newer. But it has the Team Lucy Racing instead of just TLR, you know, abbreviated. Yeah, gotta get those wired in now. Get the headlights wired in. Now just wire them in parallel like I always did. You know what, we have a problem though. I don't have heat shrink. I think that's why I've been putting this off for so long. Yeah, that's gonna be a problem. Could use electrical tape, but it's kind of cheap. Not the permanent way to do it. I can always get it pretty close to where it's ready to be soldered. Then when I get heat shrink, I'll be all good. What is that, Apple Pay? What, on like YouTube or something? I don't even have Apple Pay. So if you got news at Apple Pay, you know, that isn't me saying that. Did someone scam you, Chino, saying on my phone? I don't have Apple Pay, Chino. I don't have anything set up for that. I don't even have like Venmo or anything like that. Alright, I got one thing of heat shrink. Could I fit that all? No. Or well, I can. On the... Yeah, I'll just start with one side. I'll see what I can get out of it. Alright. Alright, so I should be good just to... no, I'm not good to solder it. What am I doing? Gotta get this wire in. Alright, this one I cut a little less out of. Get a bit more. Alright, get these headlights working again. Finally. Alright, just like that. Nice. Try to shrink it so I can, or try to compress it so I can get the heat shrink over it. Kind of just through like a glob. Or I'll resolder it. Just kind of like heat it up and then put just a little bit on there. There, that worked pretty good. This iron gets hot. Doesn't work quick. Alright, so there's one side. You know what? I did screw up. Great. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know if I can do this without the heat shrink. Really should have been paying attention. Do I just solder it anyway? I always resolder it. It's not like it's the end of the world, right? I'm doing it just for fun. Just gonna solder it anyway. Not gonna go crazy. Just throw a little bit in there, just to hold it in there. See if it caught. Oh yeah, it caught. Yeah. This is how the harness would look, except there'd just be heat shrink over this. Oh, you want? I lied. No, I'm all right. I just peel this back. Everything's all good. And just slide this over, and then boom. One side's heat shrinked. Just like that. But that's my last piece of heat shrink. And I blame myself for this. I had plenty of heat shrink when I bought this thing. I just threw a lot of it out because I cut it wrong or I heat shrink too soon and I have to peel it off. This lighter's junk. Good thing I got another. Nice. Alright. I'm gonna just completely solder this. I might just leave that exposed. It's not like it grounds with anything else. Kind of looks cool too. Shiny. Is that a bad idea? In theory, it won't hurt anything because everything's... The ground side is sealed. Alright, I'm gonna put this connector on. That's the harmless part of it. Just putting this thing on. I'm gonna turn off my gun. Or the iron. Got 200 views on this live stream. It's insane. Obviously, not many are sticking around. It's more at the beginning. It happens a lot with YouTube, it seems. Just pump out the video at the beginning. How long have we been doing this? Where are we at now? Time. An hour? Exactly an hour now. Yeah. Started at like 8:20, even though I was going to start at 9. I did start very early. Usually don't. Usually late. I need pliers for this one. one's a little tricky. Right now I'm just trying to, my camera won't focus in. There's two little tabs. I think there's one. Just gotta crimp it onto the wire itself. Like these clip onto the insulation, and then these clip onto the actual wire. And there's one side done. One more to go. Yeah, nice. Put those in the plastic. I might have to stop here because I need heat shrink to put in my lights. Let me get I gotta get the polarity right first. I don't know which end goes in where. Alright, let me just grab one of these for reference. So that's facing up. Okay, left. Alright, the left one is negative. Might even say it on it. Oh no, it just has 1 and 2. But the one side is negative. Just like that. Oh, this one's having a little trouble fitting in there. They usually do that with the thicker wire. Gotta really force it in there. I don't really like forcing it in there. This one just slides right in. Of course it does. What's wrong with this? Oh, this one give me problems. This is the one I did with the needle nose, that's probably why. There we go, that's why. I just didn't clamp it down enough. Yeah, I just twisted it up like this because it looks cool. I'm sure you've seen this already on the truck. When it had lights like, what, 6 months ago? Yeah, there's part of the harness. Now I just gotta get the lights. I have the lights, I just gotta get the heat shrink for the lights. So I'll probably just stop because I could keep going, but I don't really want to risk a short without the heat shrink. I'll take another look at it. It might be just enough where I can, maybe they don't like touch, if you know what I mean. Where's I have the lights somewhere around here. We got a bunch of lights right here. Yeah, because these have the heat shrink on it because they'll touch where they solder. And I don't have any heat shrink in here, unfortunately. I could probably reuse this one. This one looks kind of fresh. I don't think there's a wire in there. Maybe just do a little test. I'm gonna see if this still shrinks. See if I can reuse this heat shrink. No, it just catches on fire. Doesn't really smell too good now. Yeah, you can only use heat shrink once. That's a bummer. Oh, sorry. Yeah, hold on. I didn't check the chat. Yeah. I think you're talking about this, right? This Pico right here. Yeah, this is just a block. But I would like to build one of these someday if I find the internals for one. But you can see it's got the Traxxas little, exhaust port on it. These are extremely well built. Even just the block alone, but the anodizing on it, the machining, thing's really cool. Yeah, you got good eyes. See that back there. You still in here? I don't know how long you commented that. Oh, all right, yeah, you're still all right. Good, you're still in here. Yeah, yeah. Sorry for reading the comment late. I'm not sure when you commented. I can't see the time. But yeah. I have another Pico too that's sitting under here. This block's damaged. I don't know why I grabbed this one. These are at swap meet. I thought they were cool. So I picked them up. This one actually, the guy shaved down one of the motor mounts. Couldn't rebuild it, but it's still a cool little piece. The bearings are fine. Let's see this bearing. Oh, this bearing's, yeah. This one might need some help. Then I got some, junk ones back there. Mostly SH based. Like the 454, stuff like that. Those are both SH, like 28s. Oh, yeah. I appreciate the sub. And maybe someday I'll have it built and I'll throw it in something. That's the goal. What's the point of having a block that's worthless? You have to find any on eBay or anywhere. What's up, Rocky? Yeah, I know they're tough to find. I'm not constantly looking for one, but I'm once in a while I search it up to see if there's any, anything around, but not really. Those engines are pretty rare. People who have them hold on to them, and the ones that you probably can get your hands on are junked. It's tough to find a real one. Yeah, but I was making this little wiring harness, just screwing around. This is just kind of like a chill out live stream, obviously, like usual. Yeah, I don't really know what else to do now. I'm gonna keep looking. Maybe there's heat shrink around here. I feel like I have a new package somewhere. If not, I'll just grab some tomorrow. No big deal. Gotta learn to be patient. Just wait. What's up, Nitro Bob? Welcome back, actually. Yeah, this is what an hour and 30 minutes has done. This little harness right here. I could go back to editing that video. Not sure if you were in there, but I was editing the Nitro Slash video. Oh, thank you so much, Rocky. Yeah, Rocky with the $5 donation. Hey, you just paid for my heat shrink there. Too bad the hardware store's closed. Oh, and then Chino right back at him. Chino had a 1-up with a 20. Yeah, who saw that coming, everyone? Thank you, Chino. Thank you, Rocky. Hey, it doesn't even matter about the value of money. Just you guys being in here. It means a lot to me. YouTube takes half the money. I hate to say it, but they do. I think it's kind of cheap at YouTube. It's a donation. It's not, ad revenue. But instead of taking half of ad revenue, they just take everything. Yeah, this is a light harness for my LST. I got a new body for it. Every time I get a new body, I do some new lights. Might just absolutely, lead the heck out of this thing. I don't think it's gonna break off. The solder kind of sucks. I'll be honest. See some threads kind of hanging out. All right, this thing heats up in like 3 seconds. It's unbelievable. It's getting real smoky. This thing dirty. Gotta clean it. Forgot to clean it. What's wrong with me? There we go. That's a good solder. I don't think that's ever coming off. There's more solder than actual wire on that thing now. I guess that's good about the RCs. You don't use much solder. Use a lot of heat shrink though. That's all you're working with are wires. The only circuit board I've done with the RCs is that the receiver, when I put the battery on backwards and it actually fried it. So I'd go in there and resolder whatever fried. Thankfully nothing like shorted in the circuitry. Like no the capacitor didn't blow up or something like that. It just, the battery lead shorted, so it kind of just fried. That was it though, it shorted. And that's the receiver for the little hot bodies. So that thing works good. Oh, runaways. Yep, that is. It's kind of scary how I destroyed it. And I guess it works. This might be my best harness ever. Even though, missing that one heat shrink. This one just feels different. I don't know why. This is longer. I did make it extremely long. What I might go in with like a big heat shrink and just heat shrink around that. Because that's what I do have. I think I got some real big heat shrink somewhere. I hope it catches though. It might be too big. Let me see if that's down there. I was also going to work on the cassette deck, Chino. But I ended up doing it off camera. Had to do a little belt swap on it. No, nothing. Yeah, I lied about that, I guess. I don't have any heat shrink in here. That sucks. I got a little wiffle ball though. That's cool. Oh, Rocky with another one. Here, bring out Ducky. There he is. Yeah, I'll get him some polish to polish his gold chain. Make sure it's all nice and shiny. Yeah, thank you again, Rocky. I gotta do something interesting now. Gotta think of something cool. I mean, you guys want me to pull out the cassette deck? If it works now, I can show you guys, its functions. Or you want to keep it RC related? That's the thing, RC related wise, I got nothing. Pretty boring, night. Run out of heat shrink. No, thank you. Thank you, Rocky. Yeah, I'll hopefully, it's really the weather. They'll pretty much stop us. I don't know what the weather is. I didn't check or anything. I kind of just wait until the day of. But I'm planning to run the LST. It's been 4 months since I actually ran it. Or, well, filmed it in the video. I ran it like 2 weeks ago. But it's got the new tank thanks to Chino, so there's no leaks anymore. Got a ton of capacity in it. It's even more than the tank I cracked that's leaking everywhere. I've still never fixed the crack in that tank. Yeah, thank you, Chino, for that tank. But I did fix that little hole in it. The silicone worked. We'll find out tomorrow if it fails. I'll see if it holds up on the jumps. That's the main test. If I can jump, it'll be all good. Take out this light. Oh, yeah. Oh, there goes Chino again. Oh, boy. Thank you, Chino. Is that why you want Apple Pay, Chino? To donate? Well, I appreciate it, Chino. It means a lot for you to be here. Same for P, Nitro Bob. and to the 3 others that are watching this right now. Nitro Bob says, bring out the RS4. That's a great idea, Nitro Bob. Here, or you want me to show you it? Because I have a special spot for it. It's actually, I'll show you guys right now. It's pretty cool. I have it right now on my little stereo. Right here. That's where it's sitting right now. Yeah, I'll bring this thing out. And there's the cassette deck. I just replaced this one. Placed the belt in it. Or, well, I, fixed the belt. I just shortened it and glued it back together. Because it kind of stretches out. Alright, get this thing out. This thing I gotta make some lights for. It's pretty cool. I don't know how I'm gonna pull it off. Try to make it look seamless with the body. The decals. Yeah, I gotta get this thing rolling. I'm waiting on a pull starter. Because I'm just, I don't know, it just annoys me, the rotor starting this thing. I could get it running though with the rotor start. I just gotta buy a battery. Which it costs the same as like a rotor start and a battery these days. $20 or whatever. I don't know, I should own a battery. And I don't. That's kind of sad. I used to. Yeah, I used to. I used to have the electrics. I had a lipo way back. That thing I did not take care of. That was like a bomb. That thing. It scared me. This motor, I have no clue. It's a .15. The Nitro Star, or I don't know. Like, again, I have no clue. But I'll take off the body. It's whatever HPI has stock. And I don't think this one's too old. Like, I know the old ones are the Nitro Stars. Maybe this one's also a Nitro Star. Here it is, though. I could probably just read the side of the block. It just says HPI on it. But it's got your, the rotary carb. Servo's, this servo's stock, but I have a Eco Power servo for your steering. Then I got a low C. Got a low C little receiver. Everything's a low C. Well, I was thinking, you can just cut this roof off. I can either like glue magnets on it, like the trophy truck, so I can take it on and off if I want. It is really flimsy though, that's why I didn't do it. Not much structure to really do anything with. Yeah, it does look good. Yeah, thank you, Nitro Bob. Like the carbon fiber hood changed everything. And of course you have that pipe. I'll take this off again. The pipe that's on it's worth more than the car itself. Hey, look at that thing. Pretty cool pipe. I got polished pretty good. I was able to get some life back in it. It was really rough when I got it. I was thinking putting this engine in. This one right here. The only issue is the pipe. Trying to get it, around the arms. If I had like a flex tube, probably could reach. There's no header. No header around though, really. That wouldn't hit the wheel or the arms. Yeah, you have the Super RS4. Yeah, this one's like a basic whatever. It's a good basher though, that's why I got it. And I think I paid, yeah, $150. I mean, that's good. Engine it has everything. The pipe alone's a lot of money, so I'm not complaining. The only thing I'm complaining about is myself because I didn't get it running yet. No, the T-Max won't fit on this. It's too big. Right idea though, because that's the exact shape you need. I think like a flex tube or something I could make to try to make it work. Once I get a Dynamite 19, and then that would be perfect. Because this is a Dynamite 19 internally. Just the exhaust ports a little bigger. Oh yeah, this engine runs. I got it close to firing. What stopped me was the roto start. The thing started smoking. Because I just, well, the engine's gummed up. That already put so much stress on the thing. Then when I finally got freed, it was already too late. The thing was overheating. But I have the low C. I have the low C starter. That's, brand new, practically. I just gotta get a battery for that one. Did some little wire twisting on this too. Nice and fancy. Alright, I'll see you later, Chino. I appreciate you stopping in and your donations today. You have a good night, Chino. I might wrap it up myself. It's almost 10 o'clock. Might, clean up and probably listen to a tape or something. Now that I got the deck working nice and good. Show off this tape right here, actually. These things are beasts, these Max cells. You can actually find these. They're newer. So they're around. Tank clean? Oh yeah. When I got this thing, there's an E-clip in the tank that was just rusted at the bottom. It's kind of gross. But the primer works in it, Nitro Bob. I got a working primer. You know what, do I have a... Yeah. I'm going to see if I got a shaft right now, just to turn it over. See how hard it is to spin it by hand. Where could that be now? Good question. There we go. I actually remembered where I put it. So here's the, the shaft. Starter shaft. Goes right around here. I'm not sure which way it spins, honestly. It does not want to spin either way. And it feels like it's stuck. Alright, that way's doing nothing. Do the other way. There we go. Alright, so this is going to be a problem. The low-C one spins clockwise. This one spins counterclockwise. Why is that? That is weird. And it's not spinning the motor over. I don't even have a glow plug in it. Yeah, there's something wrong with this. There's something wrong with my roto starter. Maybe it's my one-way bearing. Now it's turning the engine over. But if I hold it, yeah, it slips. Great. It does turn over. It's actually easier to turn it over with my hand. There's no glow plug in it. There's some dirt. There's some dirt that got in there. I'm gonna just scoop it out with a Q-tip. Clean that out. It's like a layer of dust. You can see it. That's more oil than dust. It's nothing that'll harm it though. What's up, test driver? We're not really working on anything. I'm just talking. But, well, this is what we did at the beginning until I ran out of heat shrink. I had to make a harness for the new body on the LST. So, you know, I just started with the wiring and then I ran out of heat shrink halfway through. So, kind of put that on pause. So then I got the RS4 out here because Nitro Bob was saying, oh, remember that RS4 that you know, promised to get running like 8 months ago? But here it is right here. The body's real nice on it. It needs a pull starter. That's really it. The rotor starter's a piece of junk. Just found out. I'll bring out the LST. Because the body on the LST looks pretty nice. It's not painted yet. It's clear. Yeah, there's the RS4. But that's what we're working on. Hardly working right now. Yeah, I feel like my later live streams, I don't get much done. 10 o'clock right now. Getting pretty tired hitting the wall right now. Yeah, I'll bring this out of the way. Get the LST on the table. But my little twisting came out real nice. I love twisting. Put that engine back there. Say hi to Ducky if you want. Ducky's pretty chill today. Alright, grab the LST. So here's that new clear body. I don't know what to paint it. Here's the original scheme. I've had this same scheme for like 2 years. This is the first year and here's the second year. Got a lot of bashing done with this thing. Already went through 2 bodies. Clear is your favorite? Yeah, I figured that clear is your favorite color. I remember seeing a lot of clear stuff on your channel. I don't know though. I'm debating on it. I'm a paint kind of guy. I enjoy painting. Like here's the the body that I run on right now. The grill is gone, so I definitely need to update it. I was debating on just leaving it clear. I mean, it's not like I might try to smoke it to add some depth to it. Mask the windshield. Probably do the bed too. Leave the bed clear. Just something like that. Yeah, it's been 4 months. Yeah, we've all been talking about it, dude. I've been doing nothing on YouTube. Put me to shame, everyone. Seriously. No wonder why my views are dropping right now. I'm doing nothing. Yeah, I gotta get this thing running again, you're right. I mean, I've just been driving it on my own, just for fun. The thing runs great. But I haven't really had time to film it and do some stunts with it. And it's got the new pipe on it, and then the new tank. This thing's loaded now. The only thing it needs now is just the body and lights. And this is the housing right here for the light, the LED. I just have that screwed into the body. For this thing, I mean, well, what are you sending me for tires? You serious? One-tenth buggies? You got a lot of one-tenth? I don't have any of that, unfortunately. Well, I got the stadium truck. This thing. But these tires are brand new. This thing don't need tires. I got this little guy right here. See? Right here, this little guy. I'm very bad showing you this little guy, clearly. Need a bigger table. Jeez, even though my table's huge already to begin with. I blame my camera. And I'm using my phone right now. Which is a piece of junk. If you noticed, the whole thing's reversed. Because I'm using the, like the front-facing camera to do this. My whole entire phone just cracked everywhere. It's so bad. Well, this is weird. This is vintage. It's got a. It doesn't use the hexes. These have like a pin going through it. It doesn't have wheel hexes. So these wouldn't work on it. I don't have many RCs. Well, 10 scale it is. Everything's 1/8. I got a 1/8 buggy, truggy. Short courses, they're 1/8, right? Imagine they're 1/8. Unless it's just the tires, the glue. Yeah, if it's just tires, yeah, those will work. Because the rim, the rim ain't going anywhere unless it gets run over by a car like this thing. You want to see those? They're pretty disgusting. I'll bring out just one of them. It's right here. This is what happens when, RC meets car. There goes my original wheels. Look at the tire, too. Tire's shredded. This thing's not too happy. Looks familiar, yeah. Make things worse was a Jeep that ran it over too. Of course, a Jeep out of all cars. Yeah, it had to be a Jeep. I'm not even sure what to do now. Pretty much checked everything. I was also editing a video, which I've yet to upload. It's been 2 weeks since I filmed it. But still a fun Friday night. Got a good amount of people stopping in. Total 304 people tonight. Yeah, well, you got a page, right? I can buy some tires off of you and stuff. I'll definitely check that out again. But yeah, I'll shoot you an email if I remember. I'll make sure to remember. I'll do it after the live stream. Definitely. I'll probably just end it now. I'm pretty wiped out. Feel my eyelids getting a little heavy. I appreciate that. I really do. Yeah, I'll send you an email. I really appreciate that. Yeah, I'll probably sign off here. Yeah, thank you, test driver. I appreciate that. I'll probably, yeah, so tomorrow I'll probably run this thing. That's the plan currently. I mean, the trophy truck's alright. We all know that. And then, yeah. Obviously, I'll be running the old body. New body's not ready yet, of course. Unless I really do go with clear. Get the clear all dirty. Yep. But I have too much paint. I gotta use some of it. Yeah, that's all, everyone. Thank you, test driver, Metro Bob, Chino, Rocky, all you guys that stopped in tonight. Appreciate it. And to the 5 still watching. I've had enough. Thank you, everyone. Alright, time to get some sleep. How about that? Alright, thank you all. You have a good night.